Hello everyone, my name is Tegbir Singh Sandhu and I have achieved the rank 114 in this CSC 2017 exam. So this is my third attempt and in the next few minutes I would go through what all I did in my last two attempts and what I changed in this attempt. Also before I begin I would like to thank you Forum IAS for being a constant source of inspiration and motivation over the last 3 years since I've started my preparation. And I really like to thank them for all the help over the years. So before I begin my strategy, I would say that before you decide to give this exam, just keep all your negativities aside and just give your best attempt. Don't think that you will be giving your best attempt next year or next to next year. Whatever this is, it is going to be now. If it's 1 month remaining to the exam, it's going to be now. So whatever it is, keep your negativities aside and just give your best attempt. You never know what will happen. So my strategy, I would like to divide it into three parts: prelims, mains, and interview. For prelims, we have to uh, divide a strategy into two parts: the static part and the current affairs part. For current affairs, I think you can go through a lot of current affairs material that you can find over the internet. We all know we can find it over the internet in the markets. Just choose one material and then go through it completely. Prepare your notes out of it, underline them. Just you have to be totally updated, and you have to keep in mind any acronyms, any abbreviations, schemes. Just the maximum you can memorize. Don't try to find logic in this. Just memorize, and memorize for prelims. That is going to help you. For static part, I would like to say that you have to focus a lot on history, polity, and geography because uh, believe it or not, these are the 110% questions. These are the questions that you have to do right 110%. You cannot just miss out on these. So therefore, don't just keep on revising the basic things that you remember. Don't go for hi-fi books. Just basic things, Spectrum, Lakshmi Kant, D.D. Basu, whatever you read for polity, and just keep on memorizing it. Just the basic stuff. Don't go too deep into it, but you should have a knowledge about something. You should have some knowledge about some things, everything that you can find out a little bit about this and that. So you should be knowing so that you can make an educated guess out of it. So this is the whole strategy for it. My advice is that keep on memorizing, and that will help you a lot in this prelims part. Also, when you are giving the attempt in the prelims, go for, I think you should try out and maximize your attempts. Don't go with the strategy of 50, 60. I think that's suicidal at this point of time because cutoff hovers around 110, 112 approximately. So even if you attempt 60 questions, you are playing the game out of 120. So that is very risky. So try to maximize your attempts. And the one way you can do it uh, is to attempt the paper properly. So first of all, what you can do is that if you know nothing about the question, then obviously you can leave it. But if you know just a little about it, try and make an educated guess out of it. Uh, there's always a voice that is coming out from inside, and you should go with it. This is what my experience has been over the years. I have tried to be safe sometimes, but it has not helped me. In my first attempt in 2015, I could not clear prelims because my strategy was totally haywire. In the last few days before the prelims exam, there was a change in the pattern, and my whole strategy got upended. Also, one thing I would like to say about the newspaper thing, because I vividly remember in 2015 I had a huge collection of notes that I made out of newspapers, which really does not really help in the preparation. I think so. I think you can find better material in the markets or forum IS. You can go through current affairs material that is posted on the website and keep on going through it. Add to it from various sources. So that is a much better strategy. Make shorthand notes that you can revise just before the exam. So see everything you have written down. You have to revise once before your prelims exam. So you can do that. You can read for a newspaper for your understanding, and you can maybe note it down if you think that something is really very important. But preparing notes and notes out of it, copies and copies out of it, is not going to help anyone, I think. So that is for prelims. So divide it into current, static, and attempt the paper well. I think you should go for 85 plus attempts. See, that is a ballpark figure. I don't. It depends on the severity, on the hardness of the exam, but uh, I think you should maximize your attempts. That is my whole point here. For mains, I would like to say that focus more and more on current, because the static portion these days is not very is not asked that much, except in art and culture, which anyways it's very hard to answer, even if you know the even if you know the even if you have read the basic books that are available in the market, still the questions are unable to answer it mostly. So you can focus lots and lots on the current affairs material, and see, the strategy for this is again simple. The more sources that you can collate into one consolidated notes that you will make out of these materials, the better it's going to help you. So try and read more and more, and also at the same point of time, it would be advisable to have one test series, or if you are disciplined enough, you can write every Sunday or Saturday in order to test yourself. So you see, before you go into the exam, you should not feel that you have never written it. In my 2016 attempt, I did not attempt any test series. I um, uh, did not attempt any essay test series, even though I had joined it. So see, so when I was writing it in the exam hall, I could feel that it was not naturally coming out of me. So this is something that I think we need. You should do it for mains. That you can write every Saturday, Sunday, every weekend you can write, and just relax for the rest of the time on the weekends, and study more and more current affairs. And I think this would suffice for mains. For essay, I would like to say that keep your essay more essay like and not journal studies like. I think a lot of people write it in the way a journal studies answer is written, but I'm not really in favor of that. My last year score was 151 in essay, and it was the first time I had written essay in quite a while. But I try to keep it very interactive, formal, interactive, a mix between formal and informal, and a very journalistic kind of an essay. One in which I was presenting my opinion, I was taking a definite stand, and I was not writing it in a GS manner. So I think that strategy works. I don't know the what my marks is going to be this year. So definitely, I would like to update my strategy given what my marks is this year. So that suffices for essay. For mains, I've already told you. For optional, I think everybody has their own strategy. For me personally, what helped me was that just being in tune with my notes. The basic prerequisite before my optional was knowing everything that was in my notes. I mean, like a school kid. So everything I should know in my notes. So that is what I focused on. I memorized it again and again and again, and I used to write answers. I used to test it whether I could write an answer in 7 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I would keep on testing myself. Although I wasn't very disciplined enough to give another test series this year, but I did give a few test series here and there. And I also used to go through a lot of test series that are available in the market and mentally do them. I don't know if that strategy works or not, but I found it very. It was a very good time saver for me. So that was my strategy for mains. For interview, this was my first interview, so I don't have the marks right now. But my strategy focused on finding the trend that was happening in the interview. So I found out that a lot of questions on international relations, national security, these were given a lot of importance in the interviews. So I prepared these areas well, and I continuously updated my knowledge with the happenings in the newspapers. So, excuse me. So I continuously updated my knowledge with the happenings in the newspapers, and yeah, the week before your interview is the most crucial one. And what I think what mentally helped me was asking myself more questions again and again when used to go through the newspapers. So I try to have a broad opinion on a lot many issues. What I would like to say if the interviewer asked me, and Luckily my interview went along those lines only. I was mostly asked opinion-based questions. I was asked a few fact-based questions, but I could not answer any. So I was mostly based. So my interview was mostly based on opinion questions. I don't have the marks right now, but this was my strategy for interview. So this concludes my strategy for civil service exam 2017. As soon as the marks will come out, I will also update my strategy and further improve it. So lastly, I would like to thank Forum IAS. I have been continuously following their prelims thread. There's a prelims thread. I used to follow it after my 2016 attempt. I scored 142 marks approximately in prelims 2016, but I could only score 82 marks in prelims 2015. So that 60 marks jump was, I think, mostly because I had refined my strategy and I started, I stopped judging myself on the marks that I used to get in the mocks. I stopped caring about it. My whole focus was on gaining more and more knowledge and memorizing it, and just giving the exam uh, with a proper strategy. So that was one change that I did for prelims. Again, I would like to say that a lot many people ask me that they are not scoring well in the mocks. I think the mocks are, you should take it with a grain of salt. They are not a very good indicator. Yes, they might be indicating something. That is what you have to find out. But please don't judge your knowledge based on that. UPSC questions are generally a little different from what is asked in the mocks. So your whole information should be that if you are not doing anything right in your mocks, let's say you have done a question number 22 wrong, and you find out that this knowledge you did not have previously, just note it down, memorize it so that you don't repeat this mistake again. I used to do that with the prelims 2016 thread that was on the Forum IS website. I used to continuously memorize things I did not know, and a lot of it came in the prelims exam. Hence, I was able to score a lot. That thread I used to follow quite a lot. Other than that, I keep on following different. It's actually a very good site for knowledge about IAS in general, IPS in general, IFS in general, everything about civil services. So I would like to thank Forum IAS for such a good work, and also I would like to thank my good friend Dr. King. I used to follow Burger too. I don't know if he's still active or not, and other than that, I've been following others also like Yo-Yo and Nandini, and I've been going through their comments on this website. So all in all, I would like to thank Forum IS again for for keeping me motivated through the last 3 years, and thank you very much.
Abhishek Noniwal. So 775. Yes, sir. So it's geography. So after mains, so I found number of candidates from geography optional, but as of now, I'm not sure what has been the exact performance. So when the final marks come, then I think we'll be appropriate place to judge the performance of geography. So means guidance program, that is MGP, batch C. So I have been a member of Forum IS blog for quite some time, and I went through the reviews of this program. So I joined it by myself. I didn't look into any other people who were joining it or not. And I think I had a talk with Asif sir first. He mentioned about the details of the program, about mentors and so on. And I think you also gave a good presentation about joining essential writing test series. So I thought this is quite good as well, so I joined it. Yes, sir. This was my first interview. Yes, sir. Definitely. Because last year my mains marks in the GS papers were around 320 in total, and this year I was aiming for at least 420 to 450, and I, my performance in the earlier test series was also not that great, and after joining MGP I myself saw an increase in marks in this test series as well as others. So I think MGP played a huge role in my selection this year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think this Forum IS is not run as a business, but rather as an institute which aims to help people. And I felt the personal touch over here, such as assigning a personal mentor, as well as I had numerous discussions with Asif sir on at sometimes each and every question of a particular paper, which I don't think is available in any of the other test series, as well as particular feedbacks on how each and every answer can be improved. Uh, that was also given to me timely. Yes. So I think most of the probabilities for IRS IT, but it may be the case that I get Indian Foreign Service as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I would say that don't lose heart and keep giving your best effort, because UPSC is like said a marathon, and if you keep giving your effort to the best, surely you will see your success name in the successful list next year. Thank you, sir.